compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's will get the first crack on offense today. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding from that Saturday. We'll see if this year it can be a little bit different. Can the Sooners get their offense going against this very athletic Texas defense?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him right at the 24. On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a first down.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Burks. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The 8th play of this opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Takes the handoff. It's Potts. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Can he keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. He'll throw it now. He makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Game set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. That one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Out there again to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And, Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young. I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback keeps the football. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
To throw, it's Mateer. They're going to scramble now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun running play call. He gets loose. Crosses the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. On the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this call with his own blitz. The offensive line is completely full. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
To the air. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of a
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Ott. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ott. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through. kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The RPO caught to the right. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.